Hey everyone, it is Ripper, also known as Ripper Jack with Ripper Jack Gaming. The day has come. I am officially hanging up the gloves on Blaze of Battle. I am going to get rid of my main account and my best alternate account that is a support account. You will notice the alternate account shows a 99-cent pack. The alternate account, there's not been any packs bought on it. Therefore, the 99-cent packs still show up. As long as you don't buy a $4.99 pack or higher, the 99-cent packs will continue to come up when they have new packs come out. So normally it's once a week or every 2 weeks, but the 99-cent packs are the best packs in the game for the value. 3 times the value for 99 cents. So for an alternate account to spend $8 to $10 a month, you can grow an alternate account super fast. Now this alternate account is loaded with stuff. I'm going to show you what it has on it, and this would be a gigantic support account for my main account. My main account has over 22,000 days in speed ups. Just those 4 that you're looking at right there is 7, 9, 11. There's like 13,000 days in speed ups just in the 24-hour to 15-day speeds. And then there's just tons of speed ups on this account. I just don't have the time to research and do all the things that needs to be done on this account. Another thing that this account has a ton of, VIP refreshes, 2,131 VIP refreshes. So when you're doing events, that's awesome. Or if you're on all day long, that's another good thing. Skip the small ones and do the big ones. Alliance refreshes, 1,987. Daily refreshes, 894. So if you want to level up your Lord skills, it's level 63 right now. The max is 65. You can get this leveled to a 65, no problem, if you have the time to click on the daily refreshes. Plus, you're going to get a ton of Alliance money in this. Let's look at the Alliance store. I have 398 million Alliance points. So you can get a ton of stuff. If there's something that you need before you take this account, I can get it in here. Like, for instance, where are these right here? I have 400 of them, but let's go ahead and get some more of them. Let's just do 48 million. We'll get another 20 of them. So there's still 350 million in Alliance points, but those things, if you are going to upgrade stuff, you need these here. All right. So I have the speeds. I have 1.7 million gems on this account. The alternate account has 4.7 million gems. Now you might say, well, why do I need gems on an alternate account? Well, when there are auctions out there or the ferryman, you can buy those items with your alternate account and then trade them in the market to put on your main account. So let me show you some of the stuff that I have on my main account. City skins, I never paid for a city skin. These were all gotten through the ferryman. So I have, of course, the normal one. I have the Halloween city skin, that new one that came out, but those are the only ones I have. I got those through the ferryman. So there's your extra 30% research. I know there's better skins out there, but these are good skins. And if you are just starting to play the game and you're going to spend some money on the game, you might as well buy these accounts from me. And I'm not going to take the best offer. I'm going to take the best offer if it's a gigantic offer, of course. But I'm going to combine the offer and the intentions of the account and make my decision based off of that. If someone has bad intentions with the account and they offer a little bit more than someone else, they're probably not going to get it. So let me just put that out there. Intentions of the account will weigh in. And don't email asking for the accounts for free, because I'm not going to respond to them. I'm going to delete them. This is for serious inquiries only. Now, I did look at the Boom Chest, which is like the best thing you can get right now. It doesn't come with daily gems, but it comes with daily speed ups and some other things. For a month, for $100, if you claim stuff every day, you get about 5,000 days in speed ups. So my main account has 22,000 speed ups. So there's $400 right there that it would cost if you did the monthly Boom Pack for 4 months. The Boom Pack only comes with a small amount of gems. If you were to buy regular packs, the $99 packs, I think the best pack gives you 230,000 gems or something. I have 1.7 million, so it would be $700 to $800 to buy regular packs just to get the gems. And then the amount of speeds in the regular packs, you would need about 5 of them, I think, to get that. So this account, just in packs alone, is probably worth anywhere from $500 to $700. If you were starting out brand new playing the game and you spent $500, you would get about the same amount of speeds and the amount of gems. But what you would not have, is all of the buildings. You would not have the troops. I will go over how many troops I have. Let's just look real quick at number of troops. I believe I can find them here. Okay, so there are 114 million troops, 405,000 traps. Most of those traps are going to be T4 traps and some T3 also. Let's break down. I don't know how many. All right, well, there we go. There's 10 million. There's 12 million T4 on that top row. There's another 10, 11 million. And then down here, these are T3. So I guess there's 20 some million T4s maybe. But the account does have 1,300 training speed ups, 1,300 days. So you could train a lot of troops. All right, Dragon Gear. What I have now, I kind of quit playing in November when Mank quit. I think, or maybe it was September. I don't recall. But June, I started playing some other stuff. VIP 49, we're almost at VIP 50, just so you know. This will not get us quite there. That'll get close, so it's not too far from VIP 50. Once you get there, you could get to 52, 53, 54 fairly fast. But let's look at the Dragon Gear that I have. Now, this is going to be older gear because I haven't played really in the last couple of months to try to get gear. I have checked in and, collected stuff, but that's about it. All right, it is a level 63 dragon. Let's see how much you've got. Some dragon experience here that we can use. I'll just do it while I'm on this screen. We'll get these. We get 10 at a time. So it could be with a little bit of grinding. You could get, let's see, there's 200 million right there. So that gets you halfway to 64. So with some grinding, you could get to level 64. It wouldn't take that long if you know what you're doing. All right, presets. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 presets. All right, there's the preset for construction. Now, I don't think there's more construction gear out there. I don't know if they've updated or not, but you have all the epic construction gear. Now, the way it's set up, this is the faster or the best way to do construction. You need this one piece here on the bottom right. You need this in there to get that boost for the complete set. And then the accursed rings give you the additional. All right, this is my current attack gear. There's probably better attack gear out there for sure. You still need 1, 2, 3 special slots to open. This is my gear for attacking monsters and gathering. There's some gathering crystals in there. Actually, the attack gear, I guess you just need more attack crystals because there's there's 4 slots there, but in the monster gear, there's 5 special crystals. So I just need another attack crystal or something, apparently. There's the research gear. It's all epic, and there's special research crystals in there to help with that. This is the defensive gear. Yeah, I don't have an attack crystal. Apparently, it just has an empty thing. This is my training gear. And let's just look at something real quick. If you're going to do training, you do construction gear and then that other stuff. But if I wanted to train T4s, you can train 167,000 of them in 18 days. Now, there's 1,200 speed ups for the training. So 18 days, that's 1.6 million T4s if you did 180 days. If you did 180 days of speed ups, you'd have 1.6 million T4s trained. So you could do that almost 100 times. So you could get another 18 million T4 troops just with the training speed ups. That doesn't count the other 19,000 speed ups, 19,000 days in normal speed ups. So you could add almost another 20 million in speed ups. And if you do the Inferno, you know, you could make more. You'll just make a ton of gems because the training, if you do it right, you'll get good rewards back. So you can basically make gems and speed ups by doing the Inferno with the way I have this set up. All right, so let's look at some of the extras that are on this account here. Let's look at, actually, I think the best way to do it is just go through items, and my items will do miscellaneous. Let's just look through this stuff. You guys can pause this if I go too fast, but all the advanced teleports you'd ever need, 76 cross kingdom teleports. It'd take a while to use all those. 2 Great Empire teleports, 3 Land of Doom. There's 4 rival teleports. And then you see the daily refresh, the quest stuff. It'd take a while to use all those. Your Master Builder's Dream stuff. Nice crystal set breakers, 1,000 of them. Special bonus resets if you need to knock down buildings. There's unlimited shatter waves. Excuse me. VIP stuff, I just went over that a second ago. You have endless you have 1,900 days, so that's like 5 years of VIP if you just keep clicking through this. So your VIP is never going to run out. There's just a ton of stuff here. 14,000 hammers, almost 40,000 research keys. There's a good amount of stuff on this account. 239 auction paddles, crystal set removers. So you're level 6. You have 28 to pull out your level 6. You have 2 death warrants, so you can execute a dragon right away. There are 6. I say 20% research speed boost in here. You have 10% troop training. You have 20%. You have 7 1-hour suicide potions. Now, I don't know if those are still in the $100 packs or not, but there's 7 1-hour suicides and 2,864 alchemist formula things to have. Speed ups, I already said there's a minimum 22,000 days in here, but I will just go through this real quick. You can pause the screen if you want to do the math for yourself. I already spent an hour doing the math on this stuff right here. So there's your research stuff. There is a total of 1,007 days in research. I did not do, I don't know if I did the 50-minute ones or not. But the 45 minutes, the 30 minutes, all that, I did not do those in my math. So there's your research speed ups, your training speed ups. There are 1,258 days. I did not do these small ones, the 20, 25 minute, the 30 minute, 40, 45. I did not do those. I might have done the 50 minute. I don't know if I did the 50s or not. I normally just did the 1 hours and up. So those are your training speeds. That's enough training speed ups to train troops and hit infernos and get your rewards, and basically train for free if you speed them up and hit every inferno. It's not going to cost you any speed ups. You'll get more speed ups back than you use because of the setup that I have for training. These are the normal speed ups. I did not do all these small ones into my math of 19,021 days on this. I did not use these little 1 minute, the 15. I did not add all of those in there. So I don't know what that would add up to. I started with the 1 hour and I went up. So there's a ton of normal speed ups, not a whole lot of small ones. But when you get to the 3 hours, there's a good amount of 3 hours, 5 hours, the 8 hours, the 15, the 24. So you're not going to be clicking a bunch of 15-minute ones. There is a large amount of big speed ups here. So 30 days at a time. So if you have a 5,000 day speed up, you know, just the 3-day ones, you're doing 30 days at a time. So that wouldn't be too bad, but there's also some 30-day ones. You know, so 10 times on the 30, it would be 300 days. So you can see there's a ton of speed ups on here for combat. There's some Dragon EXP in there. You have unlimited 24-hour peace shields, basically. You have some anti-scout, some 24 hours, some 7 days. You have 20%, 24 attack boosts. I still have the 500% Dragon energy limit boost that I had 2 from, man, I don't know how long ago, but I know those are in a $100 pack, and I can't remember. It's been so long since I had those. I can't remember how I got those. 7-day attack boost, 7-day defense. I mean, there's a ton of stuff in here. 50% troop life. There's your Lord EXP boost. So to do all of your quest refreshes to get to Lord skill 65 or whatever it is, you're good there. There's still 5 extra 3 marches. So for someone doing a KVK to attack the Guardians, to have 3 extra marches is big. There's more Dragon experience there. Dragon energy, if you want to do a monster event, there is almost 1,300, 10,000 Dragon energy. So that would take a long time to use those if you're doing the energy trick. There's 1 Dragon energy recovery. So if you use the 500% boost, then you could throw in this Dragon energy recovery while you're using that also, and it would be an extra reset. Hopefully you would never need the Dragon resurrection. If you need more knights, you can have as many knights maxed out as you wanted, I think, with all of that. When you do your quest, you'll see it's VIP 49, so there's a ton of them to do in here. These give you resources, crystals, and all that. Let's go over the resources on this account and the alternate account real quick. I think you would have, with these 2 accounts, I think you would have enough resources to make a big giant dent in leveling up a ton of stuff. So we're sitting on 660 million gold. I'm going to say these 2 accounts almost have unlimited amounts of gold because of the market where you can sell things. But let me just show you what I'm talking about real quick. Well, here, we'll do it this way. Items, my items, chest. Oh, here, there's 11 big gifts in here. So there's another 35,000 gems plus the speed ups that you can trade with someone. There's some small gifts in here also. There's another 3,000 of these if we use these here. Oh, those are the ones that we just bought. So there's more of those. All right, now if you need gold, you know you can sell items at the market or trade them or whatever. So for chest, there are 3,000, 6,000, 10,000, 8 or 9,000 of these that you can use and then turn around and sell the items for gold. Now let's go into the blacksmith and let's look at equipment real quick. So you can pause this stuff if you want to see what's in here. You can pause it and look at the stuff that is in here. And some of the new stuff that came out, since I haven't really been active and playing, that stuff's not going to be in here because I haven't tried to get it, because I just don't have time to grind and do what you need to do for this. All right, so if we go to crystals, we'll look at, I don't know if I have any. Okay, so there's some special crystals there. That is, I don't know if I have to get those or something. I don't know. I just haven't kept up. But I think there's enough crystals between both of these accounts where you could get the level 9 crystals. There's just a ton, and like I said, I just haven't had time to do what you need to do. But like the Troop Life, I can't combine on this, but you can see there's a ton of crystals on this account. I could combine on, if I went into combine, and let's just do that. But before we do that here, how about fragments? We can look at the fragments that are on this account. Like I said, I just haven't really played, so I don't know what you can do with all of these fragments, but it appears that some of the things, there's a good amount of fragments on here. And since the account already has a great solid foundation, if someone wanted to do some grinding, I think they would have this account back up into one of the top accounts. Again, let's do this right here. If we go to the combine, then we can see more of the items. That you can just pause this if you want to look closer at the stuff, but I'm not gonna show it all day. But a lot of this stuff, what you can do with it is sell it on the market, or some of it you can, well, not these, the materials you can sell for gold, but you can sell a lot of this stuff on the open market. There's a ton of stuff. And if you take this, if you're in a new kingdom, if you take this account to a new kingdom, people will need these materials. So you could make a fortune selling all of this stuff, because a lot of this stuff, like the Grain of Destruction, already have all of them that you need. So you could just sell all of the extras. So you would have 36 epic ones that you could sell. There's a ton of materials in here. Some of it is not worth anything. You don't use it. You don't use the gear anymore. But new players won't know that, so they might just buy anything that they can, like the Christmas gear you would not use. The fangs. These are things that a new player would need. So you have a ton of these that you could sell for gold in the market. This gear here, I think this was the construction gear stuff. So this stuff people would need on a new account. So if you take this to a new kingdom, I think you would just have unlimited amounts of gold. But let me show you the resources. I'm not going to go through all this. It's just loaded with stuff. Now, if I go to crystals, like I said, you can pause this stuff here. There's tons of crystals in here. It's a good foundation. We'll just combine all these. I can't do the other combine, right? But let's just see how many epic Troop Life crystals we get off of this account. And then I'm going to show you, let's do the alternate account also. All right, I'm just going to go to 6, because I know when you go above 6, then it costs these hammers, and I don't know what someone would want to do. So you have 345 level 6 Troop Life crystals. So there's lots of crystals here. The one thing I'm not going to show is research force, because whoever buys the account, I don't want other people to know what it is. All right, so here are souls, and You know, I don't even know what a lot of these are because I just have not been keeping up with the game because I don't have time, but there's a good amount of stuff in there. Fragments, there's a decent amount of fragments in there also. So like I said, if you're just starting to play the game and you're thinking about spending money, or you want to play and you're going to invest in it, this is the account to get because it's already has everything you need. It's a Civic Center 22. You don't have to click through all the researches. The Gem Palace is maxed out. And let's look at our research tree real quick. I'm not going to show everything because I just don't want people to know what you have. But some of the important things for like set equipment, so you get the boost for your having a complete set of gear. So you see the top of it is maxed out here, and then when we get down here, you only need a couple of them there to finish it out. But with 22,000 days in speeds, I think you could do that fairly quick, especially if you're in a kingdom that has a good boost, like the research boost of 50%. And then when you get down here, you're going to have to do a little bit of work down here on this, but it's not that bad with what is all on this account. And if you do the Infernos and you do some grinding with the dragon, I don't think you would run out of speeds unless you're not hitting the Infernos. If you hit the Infernos, I just don't know if you, I don't know how long it would take for you to use the speed ups, but if you do the Infernos, if you grind on monsters to level up the dragon and you use the energy trick, I think it would take you a while to run out of speeds if you do the Inferno. As soon as you hit the Inferno boost, you stop and wait till the next 3 hours. That's the best way to maximize the rewards. I don't know what else I can show on this account. Oh, there is this elite privileges. I'm not going to do anything with it, but today is the first time I've seen this. I don't know how this works at all. It says activate level 2 elite, total credits 422.5. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if I got that from doing videos back in the old days when I was talking with some of the developers there. I have no idea, but I'm just going to leave that, and you know, whoever buys it will have these elite privileges. I didn't notice them on the alternate account over here, so I don't know what those are for. Login rewards. I guess we're on day 4 here. Let's see what else. Kingdom rank. Let's see what we are in force. We're ranked 73 in force in K1. So, you know, for not playing that much, that's not bad. And it is 11 at 3 million. Yeah, I think you could get up here in top 10 in K1 if you did some grinding. If you did some good stuff. What I really liked about doing it was the monster event. Now I haven't done monster events since probably last June, so you know, 9 months, but I'm still ranked 9th in monster kills. And you know, if I would have continued playing like I did, I'd be up here in the top 3 again, but I said I just don't have the time. All right, so let's look at resources on both accounts. So I'm going to click gold on both accounts, because if you're going to do a bunch of upgrades on an account, you need to have the resources to do it. So these 2 accounts have a ton of resources. I'm not going to add up. I'm not going to do the math, but you see my main account has 660 million sitting up there already in the city. The alternate has 135 million right there. So there's 800 million in gold. And then there's let's just do the 5 million ones. There's 416 times 5 million. Oops. 416 times 5 million is 2 billion. There's 2 billion in gold just in the 5 million gold items right there. So there's 2 billion there. And what's in both cities, that's almost 3 billion in gold. That's not counting the 7 million and the 15 million down below. So there's 3 billion in gold. And then you have that Skylanders thing that pops up. I am playing that game and it's fun, and you can play it, set it down for 10 minutes and it auto plays, which is nice. All right, so you have good amounts of gold. There's probably another almost another billion right there in the 720,000 ones. So I would assume between the both of these accounts, I don't know, you probably have 5 or 6 billion in gold. But you got to remember, you can sell all of those items, all your materials that you don't need for gold. The things that you get out of the chest that you don't need, you can sell those. So I would assume you'd come up with about 20 billion in gold between both of these accounts. All right. So for iron, let's see how much iron they have, because these are important. And for anyone who spends money buying resources, just the resources on these accounts would be worth it. If you're spending money buying resources in the store, you would be better off buying these accounts, because then you can sell all the other stuff to get resources also. Plus the quest, I'll show you the quest on both things, because the quest, you get resources also, which you can send to your main account. All right, so same thing on iron here. My main account looks like there's close to 2 billion on it, on iron. And this other account over here, there's 18 million. There's, yeah, there would probably be a little over 1 billion on this. I'm just trying to do quick math in my head, but 137 is 500,000. There's about 700,000 in iron just in the 5 million ones on the alternate account. And then my main account, yeah, there's easily 2 billion in iron just in the 5 million iron items, just in these items right here, the 5 million. So there's easily 2 billion there, plus all the other stuff here. So, you know, maybe there's 3 or 4 billion in iron. I'm not real sure. All right. So stone, I'm not going to spend too much time on this because the video is already pretty long, but someone who's interested in buying this, they need to know all this stuff, and I don't want to answer a bunch of emails, send in a bunch of screenshots. So just pause this stuff if you want to do the math. Same thing here, the 5 million, there's a couple billion in the 5 million ones here. So there's a couple billion in stone right there, just in those two items. And then lumber should be the same way. We'll see. The main account has 300, the alt has 137. So another 2 billion in wood just in the 5 million amount items. So that's not counting the 18. I mean, you know, there's a ton of resources on these accounts. As far as food, man, it's almost unlimited, I think. I don't know. There's a bunch. Let's see. There's 72 million. There's 43 on the alt, 38 on the main, the 24 million. There's 1,000 total over those. So, you know, that's what, 2.4 billion or 20 billion maybe. Is that 20 billion? I think it's 20 billion. So pretty much almost unlimited amounts of food on these accounts. There's 5,000 1.5 mil foods on the alternate account. So the alternate account has a ton of food. And since it doesn't have as many troops, you really don't want to train a bunch of troops on an alternate account, because if you need to send food, you collect it and they start eating it, then, you know, you waste a bunch of it. So there's a ton of food on both of these accounts. Let me see if there's anything that I'm missing. I just don't want to miss too much here. Let me think. Items. Why? Oh, here on the alternate account, let's look at quest. All right, so alternate account on daily quest has 2,604. And the alliance is probably going to be higher than that. Now, I just took this out of our main alliance. So there's probably more, because I normally do the dailies first because of the boost that you can do. VIP, there's 2,124 VIP on this. Now, speed ups on the alternate account, if you did want to grow this account, the speed ups, let's look at items, speed ups, my items. All right, so research speed ups, this alternate account is going to be loaded with speed ups because I don't do a lot of speed ups on it. It was basically a support account. So I'm not going to do the math. There's 250 days on the 24-hour. There's 300 days on the 15s. There's there's over a year on the 7 days. So, you know, there's probably 1,000 days of research right there on the training. There should be good amounts of training speeds on here. So there's 1,000 days just right there on the 3 days almost. There's another 1,500. There's another 100 there. So close to 2,000 days for training speed ups. Regular speed ups, there's 2,000 hours. So that's almost 100 days on that. Let's just get down to the bottom stuff here. All right, so there's 41, 30 days. So 12 is a year, 24, 30. So there's 3.5 years. That's almost 1,000 days on the 30s. There's let's do math real quick on the 15 days. 568 times 15 is 8,520 days. So you got 10,000 days just right there. 272 times 7 is 889. There's another 1,000 days there. The 3 days, that's 6,000 days right there. There's 6,000. So there's another 4,000 there. So this account probably has close to 20,000 days in speed ups also. So if you did want an alternate account and you wanted to grow it pretty fast, yeah, there's a ton. There's 2,000, there's 100 days right there in the 3 hours. Is that right? Or 1,000 days. I believe that's 1,000 days. 3 hours would be 7 would make a day. 700 would be 10. So it's 100 days. But I have to do the math just to find out. So we do 3 times 6,782 equals 20,000 hours divided by 24. Oh, so it was close to 1,000 days. It's 847 days right there, if I did that math right. So almost another 1,000 days there. So the alternate account has a ton of speed ups also. And it has, let's see, there is 1 large gift on that. So it gives you a total of 12 large gifts total. There's some small gifts. If you need more gold, you have chests on here that you can cash in. There's not a lot of them on here to sell, but there are some extra goodies on here, miscellaneous stuff, enough teleports to do whatever. There's enough stuff on this alternate account. I mean, the alternate account could actually be a pretty good account if someone wanted to put the time into it, because it does have a good base to it. All right, so the alternate account has 4.7 million gems. So if I don't know if there's an auction going on right now or not. If there is, we could look to see what things are going for. But I know that, like attack crystals, things like that, you can buy on your alternate account. All right, look, here's some troop train crystals people are selling for this amount of gold. So with these accounts, you could buy these, you could buy this stuff easily, or you could sell this stuff. All right, so let's look at items real quick on the alternate account. Sorry this video's taking so long, but for someone who's serious about an account, they need to see all of this stuff. All right, so here are the items on the alternate account. This stuff could be sold, I believe, or, do what you want with it. But for me, I would use this account for gathering, just to support the main account. Use the gems to buy things that you can send to the main account. So this has a good amount of basic stuff. I'll show you the stuff on the dragon. I'm not going to go through all this. You can kind of see it has a good amount of stuff. For crystals, it has a level 4 construction. Couple of lower level, there's 3 level 4 construction crystals, so you could send those to the main account. 2 level 2 training, troop training crystals So, you know, you do what you want with those. There's, let's see, Troop Life. It already has 303 level 6 Troop Life crystals. So, you know, you could use this account to combine these crystals higher and then send those crystals to the main account to save your hammers on your main account. So this has 379 Troop Life. So if you send these over to the main account, you have, you know, I don't think you have a problem getting to level 9. If you can't get there, you get pretty close. So there's a ton of crystals on this alternate account also. I don't think there's, well, there's some soul stuff on here. So that would have been from Hidden Monsters. So there's fragments and soul stuff on this account also. But I just don't know what you do with it, because like I said, I haven't really played, but both accounts have great stuff. My main account, of course, has a solid foundation and used to be one of the top accounts in the game. This dragon, let's look at gear on it. All right, so there's your monster attacking gear. It's level 6 epic gear, so you get the boost on it. You have your research gear. It's all epic research gear. The construction gear is also level 6 epic gear, and it's a whole set also. If we go in here and look at if we look at materials, that's what I need to look at. Now this dragon is a level 58, so it needs some work, but like I said, I don't know if you want to spend time doing that. There's 30 million, 174 million. So you would get almost a level 59 on here with some simple grinding. Let's look at materials real quick for the dragon so you can see what it has. And then I'm going to end this video. It needs an upgrade on the gem palace. It's almost max level, but it's not. All right, so let's look at materials. Sorry, not materials, equipment. Equipment. So there's your construction gear. You can see that it's epic, and you will get the boost on it because you have the whole set. You have your training items up there so that you can get your set boost for training. You have your monster attack gear and your gathering gear. So you have your 3 basics that you need for an alternate account. Construction, research, and monster attacking is all epic. The one thing that you would want to focus on this account under research is your set, equipment, research, because this is going to make those complete sets give you a better boost. So you can see that's what needs to be done on the alternate account if you want to grow the alternate account faster. All right, let's look at something here. I can't pause the video, so I want to, without finding research force on my main account. Okay, I should be able to do this right here. I should be able to do it this way. All right, so here's what I'll do. We're gonna put on our research gear so that you can see your research speed. All right, so we hit research, or if you're attacking deads, because it gives you the fastest march speed. That's why it says deads, so you can attack deads faster. So let's look at our research speed. And what was I going to do? I was going to show something I totally forgot. All right, so we're going to look at Lord's details and boost. All right, so research speed is, oh, I know what I was going to do. 760% for research speed. Let me make sure I'm in our little kingdom place. Yeah, because you get an extra 50%, and I have the 30% research skin. So 760% research speed. The alternate is 495. But does that one have research gear on? I'll just check real quick. All right. Yes, it does. Now, the alternate, the reason it says clear and research is if you are doing the energy trick. So you put on here to hit monsters and then switch here and then do your energy trick with that. That's why it says clear. So there's your monster hitting there, and your monster hitting or your research, I don't recall which one. One of these you put in your construction gear in place of it. I believe it's the clear, the research one. All right, so let's look at, let's do troop training speed on my main account. And of course, this will go faster when you upgrade your houses. But under production, troop training speed is 965%. And I want to just show a couple other things. We are going to look at construction speed because you need to know what that is because you will be upgrading these buildings. So we're going to go to construction here. And then we'll go to skills. Nope, not skills. Boost. Lord details and boost. Construction speed is 615%. And I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think my training speed will change on these buildings. I just need to check to make sure. Oh, it does. So I had the wrong gear on. So actually troop training speed is 1,146%. So you gotta have the right gear on. So that makes a big difference for your troop training as far as how many troops you can train, how many speed ups it takes. And let's look at one last thing, gathering speed. Because if you're farming, all right, so under monsters and gathering is what you would do for that. And then let's look at boost and gathering speed is, where's it at? Gathering speed is 848%. Now, I don't know what my skills are for gathering, so that's something that you would need to change if you're going to do gathering. Let's see what it is. All right, so yeah, I don't have it set up for gathering right now. I think I had it set up for daily refreshes because I was leveling up my Lord skills. So I don't think, all right, so that gathering's got some on it, but let's see if the others do. See, wood gathering speed is low. Stone is maxed out, iron almost. Yeah, so see, I was doing daily request stuff. So that's why all of these are maxed out. So you would need to go back and change your gathering if you want faster gathering speed. But I was, well, last time I did anything on here, I was doing the daily quest refresh. So basically it's set up to do your Lord skills right now with daily refresh. Just use all 800 or whatever those are. And then reset your skills to do your alliance stuff or whatever you want to do. But I don't know if there's anything else on here that I can talk about. Both accounts are loaded. If you're a new player or you just started playing and you're going to invest, you know, $500 or more, both of these accounts are well worth that. I think at a minimum they are worth $500. But I will take the best offer with the best intention. So if it's the best offer but they have bad intentions, then I'm not going to let it go. So email me. I will put the email in the description of this. You see the email on the video. It is ripperjackgaming@gmail.com. If you send me an email that says, please give me your account for free, I'm not going to respond to it. I'm just going to delete it. And if I get a bunch of them, I might just cuss you out. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that. And then if the person that buys this account, if they are a new player, and they need help with the game, I will help them for a couple of weeks, maybe a month. It just depends, but I will help. If you're a new player and you're going to spend money on the game, I will help you. And that in itself, for the basics of the game, will be worth every penny you spend. So don't email me in the game. I'm not going to respond to those because I don't know if the developers want the account sold or not. But I know they can check out the emails in the game. So nothing's going to be done through in-game. And send it to the email at Ripperjack Gaming. And we will go from there. So let me know if you have questions. And thanks everyone for watching. Now I'm going to try to do a tutorial on this game because I never did do one. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. All right, everyone, peace out.